Meghan and Harry haven't had the best years PR-wise, but can this particular person save them from all that negative PR? Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the heart of London. Thank you for joining me today. Hope you're keeping well, as ever. I know I say it every day, but I truly mean it. As we said in the opening, Harry and Meghan have not really had the best years for PR, and it's all really self-inflicted in my opinion. Only my opinion, I'm not suggesting otherwise, you know what it's like. But seriously, you know, when you think about it, everything they've done seemingly has backfired. And if you were taking a re-evaluation of how they've really performed over this year and you were seriously investing in that couple as a brand, you would think, well, they made a lot of mistakes. And hopefully, of course, they've made some mistakes that they can learn from and move forward from. But of course, it all really culminated with the start really of the year when they decided to sit down at a secret meeting with Oprah Winfrey, and then of course we had the likes of Gayle King sticking her oar in and suggesting all sorts of things, and you know, making everything incredibly difficult for a family that have already gone through quite a lot. So what do you do when you're in this sort of sticky situation? Well, of course, you could turn to your favourite magazine. That's People magazine in the United States. Now, People magazine to me is one of those magazines that's a little bit glossier than the Star or the Globe or the National Enquirer, but truly it is of the same ilk, and that again is my opinion. You know, they have these unnamed sources, and you do kind of think to yourself, well, it's all very good when you're writing positive stories, and of course they do that in abundance, but when you think about it, you do have to back some of these claims up. And of course, when you're a magazine like that, which is sort of a dying breed now, because let's face it, many of us only really pick up magazines in pandemics, you know, when we're all trapped and we have nothing else to do, or whether you're sat in the dentist or the barber's flicking through something and thinking, didn't realise this was still going. But of course, if you're Harry and Meghan, it could be your publicity Bible, because of course they adore Harry and Meghan. Interesting to note then that Meghan's makeup artist, Daniel Martin, oh yes, now this will surely help in the PR world, of course. He basically has claimed that Harry and Meghan are struggling, yes, struggling to find the work-life balance. You couldn't make this stuff up, could you? In their £14 million mansion, of course, with all those bathrooms. Not surprised, I bet he's just cleaning them non-stop from start to finish, while he's not juggling outside and waiting to be let in, alongside all those dogs that Meghan's got. But on a serious note, you do kind of think, as I often say here on the show, truly who advises them? Because while I'm sure Mr. Martin, who seemingly is a respected makeup artiste, you know, thinks he's doing good and well, isn't it odd that he is allowed to speak out? You know, he is allowed to speak on their behalf, of course, but others who perhaps maybe speak out suddenly find themselves, well, cut off. But of course, he's saying nice, pleasant things. He's not saying anything too untoward. Basically, he's given this interview and quoted as, you know, as I say, Harry and Meghan struggling to find that ultimate work-life balance. And for him, he says they're moving forward as a foursome. That's good, given there are four of them. And of course, they want to take on the world in 2022. Quite how he knows all of this information remains to be seen. Perhaps, of course, this particular conversation was spilled while putting on the translucent powder to another finishing onslaught of the media. As ever, let me know what you think to this particular fun story in the comments below. Let's not forget, of course, this is Daniel Martin, who saw fit, also while having afternoon tea with the then Duchess at Windsor, to post on one of his social media pages the mashed up avocado on toast that she served him. That's how close they truly are. Wow, with friends like those, eh? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.